Alright, hello, hi. We are back again today. We are playing Resident Evil 4. You thought I would be done with Resident Evil, but you are gravely mistaken. We are going to continue on with Resident Evil 4. I think I'm like I think I'm midway in the game at this point. But after the whole thing with Resident Evil 2, and me thinking about playing Resident Evil 3, I think this month is just gonna be Resident Evil games at this point. But we are back with more Resident Evil 4 after I played it, I think, a little bit on Friday, I think, or Saturday. I don't remember which day. No, it was Friday. It was Friday. But we are in the part of the story where we've got Ashley back, the president's daughter, and we are pretty much good to go, except we gotta get the fuck out of this church, or village. Let me look at my stuff. Let me check my... Yep. Can I mix this, or no? No, I cannot. I have to get a green one. So yeah, unlike Resident Evil 2, I have more knowledge of this game than anything else, and I enjoy this game. Just do that. So I don't know if you see the title of this, but all I asked for is a skin-tight suit on Leon. Because of the fact that so many female Resident Evil characters, just like when they make a comeback, they're wearing just skin-tight suits. Kind of stupid, but you can't deny that it's not there. Let's see. Okay. Anything in the shack for me? Nothing in the shack. So we're gonna have to get... Ooh! I didn't see that up there. I'll try to go pick that up. I think it's more... Yeah, it's more handgun. Yes. Thank you. Get going. I got my headphones. Yeah, sorry that I started this a little bit later than usual. I wanted to, I don't know. Yesterday I didn't stream anything because of the fact that, like, I was a little tired. I don't know from what exactly. But, I think I pretty much spent the whole day yesterday just trying to render out videos and, stuff that I previously played. So I think part 1 of the Resident Evil, Resident Evil 2 video / stream is there. There we go. Yep, that's my baby. It's my favorite gun.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sell the Punisher. Oh.
Thank you.
What else can I sell? Oh, I have Spinel.
Stranger? Is that all?
Yes.
Thank you.
Trying to see. Yeah.
Thank you.
So that.
Thank you.
Yeah, the beer stein and the mask. So. Hey, Haller. What's up? Welcome. This is actually a Resident Evil game that I'm pretty good at. that I can say. Let's see, we are going to... How much do I have? Yeah, I have a good amount. So, firepower is key.
Is that all? Thank you.
Great.
What are you buying?
Anything else he's got? No.
What are you
I'm going to sell the TMP.
Is that all, stranger?
Let me see. Probably my favorite Resident Evil. Dude, this is my favorite too.
Stranger?
This is my all-time
Is
favorite
that old?
because I actually know how to play this. I think that's why it's my favorite, because I actually know how to play this.
Come back anytime.
But man, this game fucking blew my mind. And I was like, holy shit, I can't believe this game was on fucking GameCube and PlayStation 2. Like, this game was fucking innovative. And Wii. Which I actually want to try the Wii U version. Alright. So you haven't missed much, Haller. I just got Ashley. So we're trying to leave. Sorry to remake. Oh, you finally saw it? You finally saw gameplay? Dude, like that game. Oh man, like that's part of the reason why I started playing the original, is because like I wanted to see what made the game so great. Oh, I just realized I don't have my gun equipped. Oh shit, I forgot to buy something else. Yeah, I just wanted to see why 2 was considered to be like the best Resident Evil game. And I'm glad I played it, but no, the remake looks amazing. It looks, oh my god. And it sucks because like at Sony's E3 press conference, they only showed like a small trailer with no gameplay, and then in Japan they released the trailer. Or no, not Japan. They released it, I think somewhere else. No, it was on YouTube. There was like another trailer that was on YouTube, and it was dubbed the announcement trailer, and it had fucking gameplay in it. And it's like, why didn't Sony show anything? But no, that game looks amazing, especially with like all the little stuff. Like what's it called? Like whenever Leon gets bit, you can see the bite marks on his neck. And it's the coolest shit. The only thing that looks a little weird is Claire's face. I remember Corey Hunter talking about that yesterday. Not yesterday. What's it called? I think Sunday, when he was talking about that, Claire's kind of derpy face. But yeah, I think that's the only thing that's a little weird. Sony's E3 was terrible. It was alright. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest E3. I think because of like the amount of fact that like some of the games were like already announced, and it's like they were just games that they were concentrating on, and then that's kind of like, yeah. No, I agree with you, Haller. I agree with you. It was lacking. It was really lacking. I actually have the video of me and my friend watching it on YouTube on our channel, and at the end of it, I talk about how like there was something that didn't feel right about it, but I think that's the word, is that like it was lacking. It was lacking a lot. But I mean, and the one thing I was worried about in the beginning of the press conference was there were rumors about what's it called? About Sony only like focusing on like the specific games that they announced, so like The Last of Us, Spider-Man, Days Gone, what's it called? What's that other game Sony announced? Fuck. But yeah, just the main games that they were focusing on, and I thought I was gonna go in that direction. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima, which surprisingly looks great as well. Oh shit. Sorry, Ashley. Get the fuck over here. Damn it. There we go. But yeah. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. I spent pretty much this morning making the thumbnail because like I was trying to, oh shit. Shit. Like I was trying to find PNGs of the game's characters, and I just ended up taking JPEGs and erasing the background. Like Leon's from RE2 Remake was really difficult because there was like a lot of shading. Yeah, it's sad. Jesus Christ, that took longer than necessary. Yeah, it's sad because the whole E3 experience was a big reveal. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is that like me and my friend were talking about this, about how there was the experience that Sony had that Microsoft didn't really have, but the thing with Microsoft that I preferred was that the fact that they were showing more stuff that wasn't even revealed. And I was talking to him about it, and he's like, but Microsoft's press conference wasn't that great because it's just cross-platform games. And I'm like, it doesn't really matter because it's like, at least they're showing more games. Like, I could care less as cross-platform, but it sucks when you're just showing off stuff that you already know exists. And it's like, I want something more. I think the thing is that I was also looking forward to them revealing more about what's it called? About FF7 Remake. Ah, shit, I have to go get Ashley. That's right. She can't jump. About FF7 Remake. And the news about that game is just not good at this point. Like, I remember I saw like some articles about some people who are working on the game saying that, yeah, the game is not going smoothly. It's the whole development is just like a kind of a shit show. Yeah, that's one thing that sucks, man. So, like, I wanna enjoy video games. God damn it, Ashley. I gotta heal this dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. It's tough. It's tough right now. I did save Ashley. Okay. Well, let me do it. Never been a huge fan of Microsoft. But this E3, the past year they have been pushing forward, and Sony has been standing still. In his opinion. Yeah. No, you're right. I agree with you that. And then FF7, I want to update too. Yeah. Yeah. But no, it's like all I care is if video games are shown, video games are shown. And that's great. That makes your press conference awesome. But if you're just showing the same stuff that you announced last year with some gameplay, even though there's been videos of past gameplay, it's like you're not really doing anything different. You're just showing stuff that we already know about. You know, it's nice to see that, oh hey, this has gameplay now, but it's not, it shouldn't be the core of the show, I think, in my case. Because you know, I was talking to Wade about this, and it's like all the shit that was shown is just like it was just ridiculous at Microsoft's. But yeah, it was a weird thing. Not to say that Sony didn't show off shit. I didn't see the trap. Not to say that Not to say that Sony didn't show off some new stuff. What did they show? They showed this game called Control and oh god, I forget the other one. I don't remember. It was like this other game that looked really similar to something else I played. But you know, there was some cool stuff seeing that we finally got to see gameplay for Death Stranding. That was something that I was really excited. And we also got to see Resident Evil 2 Remake. Like that was the whole thing that everyone was excited for, and I have to say that it was a good thing to be excited for that. But it's also weird because it feels like that game was like pretty much the only like spotlight game of Sony's press conference for me, to be honest. You know, The Last of Us 2, I do want it to exist. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? Days Gone wasn't there, actually. I remember I saw something where they just showed off the game for a little bit, but not at the Sony press conference. They showed it at something else. I think they just showed it at like a demo event, but that was like off screen. But the game looks alright. Death Stranding. Yeah, about Alice. Allison Road. Wasn't Allison Road the game that kind of looked like Silent Hills, or like took some influence from Silent Hills? Am I thinking of that correctly? Okay. Yeah, I remember about that. I remember hearing that. I think I forget who came to them to stop the production of that game. I don't remember. I don't think it was Konami that came to the people who were making that game. I don't remember. There was like this whole thing that I saw where it was like, yeah, they stopped the whole thing, which sucks because living in a world where Silent Hills was a thing that existed but got ultimately canceled, it still hurts. And to have something that was relatively close to it, you know, it hurts as well. It feels like it just feels like a kick to the face a little bit. Man, Silent Hills was something I really wanted to, because they had so much talent in that. You know, besides Norman Reedus, and it was like during the hype of Norman Reedus as well, but besides Norman Reedus, I like Norman Reedus because of Boondock Saints. I don't know if you ever seen that movie, but I like him from that. They had Guillermo del Toro, they had Junji Ito, they had music from Akira Yamaoka. I believe that's the composer of the original Silent Hill. Like they had a bunch of talent on that, and it just sucks that, like, oh man, when the news came out that Kojima was fired and Konami essentially just became the weird crazy hermit and just kept to themselves, that's where it was just like, fuck, they're never gonna return to that. They're never gonna return back to that game. And they even like stated that they're gonna focus on pachinko a lot more than video games, and it's like, oof, that's not great. That's not great. But nah, I was super hyped to see that Junji Ito was on there. That like he was gonna be the main monster artist, and oh my god, like I was so hyped for that game. Junji Ito's stuff is so fucking creepy, and I love it. Like I love it. Like he has this manga that he did where he has like a weird phobia of cats. And he just made cats incredibly creepy. That's all he did. He made a manga of making cats super creepy. It was great. It was great. And then Uzumaki was also another great thing that he did. And it's just like his collected short works were really amazing reads to, you know, to see, or just to even look at. That's what I like about Junji Ito. Red dot sight on that shoddy. Yeah. You know it. What you know about that shoddy? Yeah, and it sucks too. And like, it also sucked because like Guillermo del Toro was on it as well. We don't know. I don't know what his thing was, but it was something. Junji Ito. Junji Ito is a horror manga artist / writer. So, you know, when a lot of people who heard that, you know, I'm just shamefully to say I'm a bit of a weeb. But his stuff is, dude, it's fucking creepy. Like look up if you yeah, I know you're on a computer or on a phone or something, but look up his art, and it's the creepiest fucking shit. And but like once you start to remember his you know, his involvement with the Silent Hills game, it would hurt a little bit more because like he was in charge for the monster design. Junji's spelled Junji, and Ito is Ito. So Junjiito. Junji Ito.
What are you buying?
Let's see if I could. There it is.
Is that all?
Yes. We need that. Okay. No problem.
Thank you. What are you selling?
No, I don't need
What
to
are
sell
you
anything.
buying? Is
I'll
that
take a first aid spray. Fuck it. Why not?
Come back.
I think Guillermo del Toro's involvement was writing, I think, as well. And Guillermo del Toro knows how to do creepy shit, which I like. He's a creepy weirdo, but I like him.
Leon, I have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Well, I'm
Come on,
afraid I have
Hunnigan.
to tell you anyway. We've lost
Don't give me the shit
contact
now.
with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't determine who.
Great.
We're prepping another chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Got it.
Kind of like this Metal Gear looking thing. Jesus, this stuff is bizarre. Yeah, no, it's fucking creepy. I'm not gonna be here and say, oh no, it's a work of art. No, it's fucking creepy ass shit. He's a fucking creepy weirdo. Junji Ito.
Hate to say it, but we're sandwiched, all right. Quick!
No, it's like it's really weird shit. I know you can find some of his short stories online. I know that for a fact. If you can find it translated in English, but they're really good reads because it's like these are just weird short stories that just have like,
Small world, eh?
you know, they you feel like they could be made into a TV series.
With
And
ballistics too.
yeah, ballistics.
Rude. And
Yeah,
I don't
big boob
believe there's
Ashley.
any relevance to my figure in my standing. Who are you?
Don't worry about it, Ashley.
Excuse me, Your
Um,
Highness. Perhaps the young
They
lady
did come out with an
might want to
anime
introduce herself
of
first
some of his
before
short
asking
stories,
someone his
and the
name.
anime is
Her
not.
name's Ashley
It doesn't do
Graham,
the art
President's
justice.
daughter.
Is she?
Do you have a link for the stories?
Don't worry.
I don't.
She's cool.
I don't. I have to find it, but I think you'll probably find it on Manga
Supposed to be
Fox
some kind
if
of
you really look
obvious
for it.
symptom before you turn into
But you can always type down Junji Ito short stories or Junji Ito mangas. You can always find like the thing online. If anything, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but if I find it, I'll try to post it up there. Yeah, I'll try to post it up there on Twitter. I'll put it in my feed. Cause it's like no, people should really see his work and like should be really pissed off at the fact that like his stuff could have existed in video games. He's just a fucking creepy weirdo. Just like fucking Guillermo del Toro. Shit. We're seeing on the search. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Oh shit, but I don't have a green one. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna head upstairs. Yeah, man. Fucking Junji Ito is fucking shit. he's this shit. Yeah, Konami really fucked up. Like, I'm glad that what's it called? I'm glad that Kojima's doing Death Stranding, but Death Stranding is just this fucking weird ass thing as well. Someone has a Tumblr dedicated to them. Wow, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty interesting. Oh, they broke in. Ah. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank I'm gonna use the red 9. There we go. But yeah, like one of his one of his well-known works is Uzumaki, which is like this. It's a really weird thing to read because it's like this short story that's based on like the like just on spirals, like the design of a spiral. And it's just like this whole thing where like I think this town was obsessed with it. Oh Jesus. Like this town was obsessed with the image of a spiral, and it's like people were so obsessed with it they started contorting themselves into spirals. It's like this whole weird fucking thing. But it's a good read if you have the chance. Oh Jesus. Was that Lewis? Yeah, that was Lewis. Oh fuck. Alright, time for crowd control. First one here, titled The Chair. The Human Chair. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this shit's gonna fuck you up. This shit's gonna really fuck you up. God. Oh, I died, son of a bitch. Oh, I just when I healed. Human chair. I'm trying to remember what that is. Yeah, I did. It's. I remember like one where it's like. I think it's one of his short stories where it's like this. What was it? It was like this couple that goes into this small village that's like abandoned, and there are no inhabitants. There's no one, but like little kids for some reason, and the little kids they just attack the couple out of nowhere, and they start biting them, and they just want blood. Like they keep asking for blood, and it's like this whole thing where like for some reason the kids are just like fucking, I don't know, they're just hostile for no reason. So they head farther into the village, and they meet like this very handsome young guy, and he's the only person that lives there, and he's a doctor. And he was talking about how like this curse just happened, and that his fiance was swept up by this curse, and pretty much everyone that lived there left the village because of the curse. And then like the story progresses, and you start to see that the doctor isn't like who he says he is, and it's like this whole weird bizarre shit like that involves people being essentially like they start to grow stuff out of their face, so it's like it almost looks like berries, and it's like little orbs that has blood in it. It's like this weird, it's really weird shit, but it's really interesting because it's like this is what this dude thought of, and it's like this is his idea. That's the thing, is that like for me, I'm really into people with, you know, original ideas, and Junji Ito is a perfect example of someone that can do original ideas in horror. And it's good that he does short stories of them, because it's like,
Leon, I have some bad
you know,
news.
some stories don't seem like they can last for like forever.
Anyway. We've lost contact.
You know,
with the
granted that
chopper,
there are
someone must have shot it down,
some
though
short
we
stories that
can't
he does
tell
that has
We're prepping another chopper for you.
like kind of
Meanwhile, I want you to head
cliffhanger
towards the extraction point.
endings.
Got it.
So some of them are okay. Let me just reload my shit before I forget. Yeah, man. I really recommend Junji Ito. If you're looking for creepy horror shit, yeah, you should really check him out. Skip over that. Alright, time to blockade this shit. Okay. Grab that. But yeah, Death Stranding looks really fucking weird. Got me scared. It was the last thing that got me scared was this Conjuring. I'm trying to remember the. Oh yeah, I remember that movie. Never mind. No, the Conjuring was a good movie. I didn't see the second one. I heard the second one was like, eh. But nah, I'm trying to remember like the last movie that really, really scared me. What is it called? God damn, I don't remember the movie that like really, really scared the shit out of me. I think it was the original Insidious that actually scared me. Okay, I'm just gonna use this. Conjuring. Yeah, that shit was rough. Oh, fuck. Okay, at least you enjoyed that. Yeah, I mean, I like horror stuff. You know, even though I do get scared of it, I won't deny that. You know, I don't get scared of horror stuff. But I do like to play a good scare in a while. Oh my god, you know what actually really did scare me? The game that really had me freaking my shit. It was PT. It was the playable trailer for Silent Hills. Dude, that's why I was so excited for that game, because I never had a game that actually scared the living fuck out of me to the point where I did not want to play it again. I wanted to play the full thing, pretty much. Ouch. I'm gonna use one of these. Try that fucker. Oh fuck. Try that. That's why I was upset when it went away. Yeah. No, dude, like, there's a majority of people who were just legitimately upset. I'm pretty sure like half of the population on this earth was upset with the fact that this shit doesn't exist. But no, that trailer, I remember I played it with my friend, and it was a time where I didn't have a PlayStation 4. So, he got the trailer. Oh shit. He got the trailer, or the demo, to be more exact. And we were playing it one night, and he told me, he's like, all right, I haven't played it, so we're gonna play it together. So I was like, all right. So we were playing in the fucking dark, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, why did it decide to fucking play this game? But no, that fucking shit scared. It legitimately scared me. Oh man, this is not going great. Fuck! That's not great. We gotta get out of this corner. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Shit, there's someone downstairs. Alright, let's get going. Great. Ooh, that was fucking close. Fuck me. Wow, this is not going smooth. I'm gonna have to... shit! I didn't buy one. I thought I bought a first aid spray. There we go. Jesus. That took longer than, than I expected.
Looks like they're backing off.
So, what do we do now?
But now, Haller.
The bridge I
It's-
crossed to get here's out.
It's a shitty,
So I
shitty
guess we
feeling
have
to
no
remember
choice
that
but
that
to keep
game
moving.
existed. Somewhere in an alternate
forgot
universe,
something.
that game
You guys go on
exists.
ahead.
And that game was like
Lewis.
fucking a fucking classic. Ah, man. Fuck, dude. I think at the point, because of the fact that Sony has given Kojima his own video game company, I think they just go to Konami and just buy Silent Hill off of their hands. Because it's like, there's no point, man. If Kojima is able to do that, if he's just like, alright, I'm just gonna buy this because the amount of money Death Stranding is gonna get, fuck it. It said that the Resident Evil movies exist. Oh, live action ones? The live action movies? The, oh, what's his name? Paul W.S. Anderson, I think his name is. The director, who's married to Mila Jovovich.
Buying.
Oh god, it sucks. It sucks so much because Mila Jovovich is so fucking attractive. But it's like, it's kind of the point of why he put her in there,
What are you
in that
selling?
movie, because like, yeah, she's really attractive. Yeah, the live ones. Yeah, I remember I was
Is
a
that old,
dumb fucking
stranger?
kid
Is that
and
old,
fucking.
stranger? Is that old?
I mean, there we go. Jesus, it
Thank
took me a
you.
while to actually sell it off. I remember I was a dumb middle school kid who was looking forward to those movies, and I saw the first one, and I was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, huh, I wonder if this is how the video games are. And then I look at the video games and I'm like, wow, there's some tonal dissonance right there. It's not the same. But yeah, it's the world he created is so fucking weird for that series. Because it's like he does things where it's like, all right, here's some Easter eggs from the actual Resident Evil games, but here's my own twist on it, essentially. And it's just like, it falls apart. It just really just falls apart as a movie. Mila Jovovich, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, I think if I were torn between the two, I think Scarlett. Yeah, I think Scarlett just wins that out. Not to say that Mila isn't attractive, but Mila is fucking attractive. I think the reason why I have a crush on Mila so much is because of the Fifth Element, her as Lilu. And it's so weird because it's like her with a younger Bruce Willis when he had like at least some hair on his head.
Is
But
that old?
yeah,
Thank
nah,
you.
ScarJo wins me over a bit more.
What are you buying?
Yeah, that was her. That was her. When I went, it's funny too because like I didn't make that connection until like I rewatched the Fifth Element, and I was like, oh, that's Mila Jovovich. It was just this weird fucking thing. But yeah, that's her. Dear sweet Lilu. Multipass. That's great. That's a good movie. I forget who the director of that is. Oh, I'm starting to remember. He was the director of Valerian and the Planet of 1,000 Cities. I saw that movie. It's all right. It's all right. I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, great. I think the thing was that with that movie is that like I didn't really like the characters that much. I didn't really like the characters, especially the main characters. Like Cara Delevingne, I think her name is the girl. I know she's a model. She's very, very attractive. I don't know why. I find her very attractive. But I don't know, there was something about her character that like I didn't like. I think it's because she kind of has a, a bit of a bitch face, which is, yeah. Sorry to say, Kara, if you ever see this, probably never. But yeah, she kind of has a bit of a bitch face. Jesus, man. Yeah. But no, but back to the live action movies. It's just like it's not great. I go left. It's not great. Because, like, the movies fall apart in their story where they do a time skip, and then the time skip does a time skip, and, like, I remember, I think it was Resident Evil Extinction, where they do, like, a desert wasteland, almost like fucking Mad Max or Fist of the North Star, and then they go back to, like, they go ahead in the future, and then they do something different where they're, like, it's weird, it's a really fucked up... really fucked up story, because like he butchered the source material. I think that's the problem as well, is just like he butchered the fucking source material. No, Jesus. Oh shit. Oh. Wait. I haven't seen the CG Resident Evil movies. I heard those are actually pretty decent. Like, they're goofy, but they're actually decent. I know they're better than the live action movies. Ooh, that was close. Just go away. There we go. Yeah, I actually want to see those now that I have more reference of the Resident Evil series. Oh shit. Hey there, buddy. Is he the only one left? Oh no, I see. Let me grab my rifle. And we're just gonna zoom in a little bit. A little this way. Oh, a little bit more off. Right there. Great. And there you are. And you're down. I need to watch them. Yeah, I think there's something about them that's like, I don't know. Wentworth Miller was Chris. Wentworth Miller. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Haller. I don't. Can you give me something that might know him in? Oh, that guy, Prison Break guy. Yeah. I was like, Wentworth Miller. I was like, I didn't know whether or not you were talking about the live action or the CG movies, and I was like, Wentworth Miller. Oh yeah, Prison Break guy. Yeah, that was fucking weird. That was weird. I forget who played Claire. Oh no, it was I think Allison something. I don't remember. I know that she was in Final Destination, but it was fucking weird. She played Claire. I don't remember who played Jill. And she never reappears ever again. There's a lot of actors that like you don't really know or remember. I think Wesker was like one of them where it's like I don't remember. Ali Larder, there we go. The Ali Larder. I was like Allison something. Ali Larder, yeah. God damn, fucking Christ. I don't remember Wesker's actor. I thought it was the guy who played Agent Smith from The Matrix, but I'm like, no, that's not right either. that's not right. That's not right. Oh God. I think Sean Roberts. I don't know where I've heard that name before. God, those movies were bad. Those movies were bad and so dumb because it's like those movies would seem like those were B movies because essentially that's what the Resident Evil games are. They're just like really dumb B movies. But it's like those movies were like considered like fucking AAA blockbuster movies, which they had no right in being a fucking AAA blockbuster movie. It was really bad. Those were bad times, man. I haven't seen like the rest of them. I saw, I think I got up to maybe the 4th or 5th movie. I don't remember. Then I heard the latest Resident Evil movie kind of left in a cliffhanger as well. So it was like it's not worth it. Even though it's called the final chapter too. That's what's even stupid about it. It's called Resident Evil the Final Chapter. And it apparently leaves on a fucking cliffhanger. It's so stupid. Okay, he's done. Jesus, 2 actors. Oh god! Really? 2 actors played Wesker? That's a sign that you didn't make a good movie. That's a big no-no if that happens. Yeah, man, it's bad. Those movies did not give those games justice. We're all going to die down here. Yeah. Oh shit. Bad idea. Come on. Let's go, Leon. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of like what other horror movies I've seen, but no, I remember. I remember I saw the new It. I like that movie. It was good. Same thing with the Tomb Raider movies. They're so garbage. The Angelina Jolie movies. Yeah, they were bad. They were really bad movies. I don't know about the new one. I heard the new one's actually pretty bad too. Now that I think of it. But yeah, no, the new It movie is fan-fucking-tastic, and they did a really good job on the child actors. I remember I saw the TV movie like back in the day, and I was like, man, even though Tim Curry did a really fantastic job as Pennywise, it's great. I never watched the original until the new one came out. It was great. Yeah, no, Tim Curry he's an astounding actor. Like he's great. It's sad to see him, you know, because like I know he'll never be in any other movies. But seeing him as Pennywise, he did a really great performance. Bill Skarsgård, I believe, is the new Pennywise. He's also really good because you know, like you said, like you saw the original. There's a really interesting thing with Tim Curry's and Bill Skarsgård's version of Pennywise is that Bill's is more animalistic in the sense that he's more of like a wild animal than anything, and then Pennywise in the original, played by fucking Tim Curry, is like he seems like a real person. That's the thing. Like he seems like a believable person. A really fucked up evil clown person, but a person nonetheless, because he's mocking and taunting them rather than showing up and doing weird, you know, animal noises. But they're good movies. Well, I mean, one's a TV movie, but regardless, they're both good movies in their own respect. Jesus Christ. shit. This is time for shotgun. Yeah. Ah, fucking Christ. Wow, this is a lot more than I remember. Fucking Christ. Yeah, and I also like the fact that they got Finn Wolfhard in it, the kid who plays Mike in Stranger Things. I think his character was fucking great. There you go. Fall down, lady. Yeah, Finn Wolfhard is he's a really good actor. I follow him on Twitter too. I'm like, yeah, you're a cool kid. You're a kid I would hang out with, even though I'm fucking 21. I'm 21. You're a cool kid. I'll hang out with you. But yeah, no, they did a really good job on the child actors. Part 2 is going to be interesting because it's like they're adult versions, and it's like I wonder who they're going to cast to play their adult versions. And I remember me and my friend were just talking about like they just do like a really stupid a really stupid cast pick. Like we were just talking about how The Rock is gonna be in there, Scarlett Johansson, fuck, oh my god, Terry Crews. Like we're just stupid shit. Jeff Goldblum, oh man, fucking Jeff Goldblum is in the next It movie. That'd be fucking great. Cause I remember in the, oh god, I'm trying to remember the actress's name. No, I don't remember. Never mind. I don't remember now. But yeah, just stupid shit. Good movies. Good movies. We're in doubt, Scarlett Joe. Yeah. I think since we live in this era where dumb movies exist, yeah. And plus, Scarlett can always, she can always do it. She can always do the red hair.
What are you buying?
You know, besides being Black Widow most of the time. Oh, did you watch the new Avenger? Are you a fan of the Avenger movies? The Avenger movies? I should probably say that a little bit more, a little bit better. I don't know if you're a fan of them, Howler.
Is that
Fuck it, I'll take another one.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Didn't see the new one. I do like the. Okay, all right. Yeah, no, because I saw the Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, I saw it. I don't know the whole story though. Did you get spoiled on it or? Nah, I saw Infinity Wars with my baby cousin. Well, he's not really a baby, but like he's younger than me, so I call him a baby a bit. It was good. It was a good movie. Ah, damn, that sucks. Nothing sucks more than a spoiler of a really highly anticipated movie or game. Because I remember another one that another thing that kind of has like a connection that thank God I didn't get spoiled on was the new God of War game, because I played it like at the time of its release. I'm glad I didn't get. No! Shit. There we go. Oh shit! See the second one. Oh fuck. Me, not Ashley. Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me, Ashley. Fuck. Yeah, their screams are hilarious. It's so stupid because like they're not even like on the edge of the thing, and then they just fall off completely. It's so stupid, but I love it. All right, I'm gonna have to heal Ashley because this fucking dummy doesn't know how to defend herself. It's fine. But yeah, God of War, I'm glad I actually didn't get spoiled on.
Got a selection of... What are you buying?
Because there's a lot of shit in that game where it's like, eesh.
Is that all?
I think the one spoiler that it's like kind of known by everyone is if you're into Norse mythology.
Thank you.
So if you know your Norse mythology, you already know what's gonna happen, essentially.
What are you buying?
Okay, tune up. Firepower, firing speed, capacity. Reload
Is that
speed?
all?
Yeah, reload speed is fine.
Come back anytime.
Oh, I actually should probably upgrade my shotgun. I forget, do you get another shotgun version?
What are you buying?
I think you
What are
do.
you selling?
But I'm
What
not.
are you buying?
I'm not too worried about it.
Is that all strength? Is that all? Is that? Is
There we go. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, God of War. Good game. Good game. If you have PlayStation 4, it's a good game. I loved it. I still want to go back and do the collectible stuff. I think I have like 3 more trophies I have to get. I like to do the trophy hunting. Even though it's kind of dumb, I kind of like it. Gives me the ability to go back to the game. Alright, so I'm gonna get back on the thing. Do love my plats. Yeah, who doesn't like the plats? Okay, there they are. Take care of you, and take care of you. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the one game I platinum. Oh no, I platinum in like 2 games, I think. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle, and Tekken 7. Platinum in those. I thought Tekken 7 was gonna have like a really, you know, hard trophy list, but it's actually not that difficult. Especially if you like find guides and shit. It's not too hard. God of War, I want to get the plats. There we go. There we go. Have to reload. Where are you? Oh, you're still down. You're really far away. Chair is taking a turn for the this human chair is taking a turn for the worst. Oh man. I'm trying to remember the other Junji Ito thing I read. I think it's Gyo. It's like spelled. Oh shit! It's like spelled G-Y. Oh fucking Christ! It's not spelled like that, but it's spelled G-Y-O, Gyo, and it's like this weird thing where sharks and other animals from the sea are able to like walk on land. It's really fucked. Go, Christy. Look, man, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best here. Trying to talk and not die or look like a scrub playing a game that I've probably beaten twice. I say probably because I don't remember how many times I've beaten this. Nothing's worse than exposing your balls on stream. Nothing's worse than that. the shit that still makes me laugh is the Dark Side Phil thing when he was streaming. That shit still makes me laugh, and it's so bad. No, sometimes I think for the sake of it, just to like at least have some kind of reference of like what not to do on stream, I watched like this compilation video of like streamers like fucking up on stream, but like on their camera, like I think it's like if they accidentally like if female streamers actually just, like show a boob, or like or if, like other streamers like do something stupid or say something stupid. It was like shit like that, like stuff to remember not to do on stream. What was it? The Dark Side Phil thing was he was how do I put this lightly? He was pleasuring himself, and he didn't realize that his camera was on until he finished his climax, essentially. Yeah, it was not great. It was not a good thing for Phil. Darkside Phil is he's a fighting game player. But yeah, that was really bad because there's the video is still there. Well, not on his channel, of course, but it's like it's still around on the web. That's why if I stop streaming, I make sure that everything is turned off, and I also make sure that I disconnect my camera, because it's like sometimes you never know, especially with like some apps and shit on computer, that they could still be recording and stuff. Not to say that yeah, after I stream, because that's weird. Now that I think of it.
What are you buying?
That's so stupid.
What are you buying?
Yeah, that shit's really bad, man.
Come back anytime.
Alright, I think I'm okay. Yeah, it was bad. Oh man. I don't think he streams anymore either, now that I think of it. Oh fuck! Run, 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 run! Oh, Ashley, you stupid! Oh!
No.
Camera off, then immediately lotion. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh god damn it. That'd be fucking awful. Well, that's time to clock out. Just pick up the lotion afterwards. Oh man, that's fucking awful. That's fucking awful. Oh god. I think the other one thing that like I've never related to so quickly was this I don't know if you know who Little Dicky is. He's this rapper. And he does like comedy raps more, like mostly. And I remember he did this thing where like he was trying to like okay, so you do know Little Dicky. I forget what the video is called. Let Me Freak. When he tries to show the girl who he is, or like I forget what it was, something, but like he starts to type in www.po and it just puts Pornhub. It just immediately puts up Pornhub. Oh man, and it's like oh fuck. You always want to delete your fucking browser history, man. You always want to delete that shit. That's the one thing that I try to remember. Delete my browser history. There's always incognito mode as well. So it's a little tip for the kids, I guess. It's fucked up tip. But yeah, that shit made me laugh so much, because I remember I think this similar thing happened when I was with a friend of mine, when he was trying to show me and like a group of my friends /CD live. Dude, it's like that's the worst. Nothing makes it worse when you're online and you're praying to God that your phone doesn't automatically go to Pornhub. It's fucking bad, man. it's weird because it's like, you know, people know what porn is and like a lot of people watch it, but it's like considered to be like a terrible, terrible thing, and you get fucking judged for it immediately. But regardless, it's like pretty bad at times. It's this dumb standard. And the thing that also makes me laugh is the fucking thing where I think it was on the news where like why, oh man, it's like why are kids becoming so violent? And I think the lady was like, oh, because of porn. And it's like because kids can get porn so easily at the supermarket. It's like what? Yeah, it was like this dumb shit. I'm trying to remember. It's like it's splattered all over our supermarkets. They could get it off the shelf, and it's like what? Porn. Christ, man, it's fucking weird. There we go. Here's another cat's eye. I forget where I can put this with. I think it goes in the headdress. No, beer stein. Oh. It's missing. Yeah, one more. Ah, man. I think porn parodies also make me laugh too. I laugh at stupid shit the more I realize now.
Where are you going, Leon?
Ashley, why you do this? Just porn parodies just make me laugh. The Star Wars ones are fucking awful. The X-Men one are the worst. They're really bad. I think it's because like if you try to do anything with full body paint, it just ends up terribly. Oh, dude, dude! I know the Scooby-Doo one. The Scooby-Doo one is so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh my god, it is fucking terrible. It's like it's so weird because like the one guy who plays Shaggy kind of actually does look like Shaggy. It's like this is not good. This is really bad. Oh my god. Oh, this Scooby-Doo one is really bad. I think another one that I actually saw was the Final Fantasy 15 one. That was fucking terrible. It was just bad because like they didn't, because the problem was that they didn't straight up say that it was based off Final Fantasy 15. They were like, it's in a place that you know, maybe. F15 live. Oh, dude, it was like this fucking weird thing where it was like this weird Final Fantasy 15 porn parody, and it was just so fucking weird. It was weird because it's like, you know, it's Final Fantasy 15, but they're not they put no relevance to Final Fantasy 15. I think the female actress was dressed up as Cindy from Final Fantasy 15, and it was supposed to make that little like it was supposed to make that idea that, oh, this is Cindy, even though the actress looked nothing like her, and you know, porn stars have their porn star look. It was just this weird thing. Oh, it was just really bad. But yeah, porn parodies. Pretty much, actually. Pretty much. Yeah, you do not want to get sued. Pretty much. That's why this shit always makes me laugh too, where it's like when they're using a laptop or like when they're driving a car and the emblem's either like taped up or like the logo on the laptop is taped up, and it's like, yeah, they don't want to be sued for that shit. It's really funny. It's funny because like I was talking to my friends and I was like, you know how porn is like so bad, like badly acted and stuff. It's like, what if they made like a very well
Better
acted
stay outside.
porn
Go hide.
movie. It's
Yeah.
like it's porn, but it could be like nominated for an Oscar, like shit like that. But yeah, it's terrible. I don't know, it is in a Mac. Yeah, it kills me when they do that in shows. Yeah, also when they do that in shows too, it's really fucking weird. No, Spanish soap operas do that shit too. They take off the logos of certain things, or they blur it out, and it's so fucking weird. It's really weird. I remember I was watching I think a Korean soap opera, I think because my mom was watching it, and they had it was a Mercedes-Benz, but it didn't have the emblem on it. It looked like someone like took it off. And then on the wheels,
Hasta luego.
it has the emblem on it, but I think they taped it over. Rasputin is about to suplex you. Yeah. Here we go with this dumb boss fight. This is legitimately a pretty cool boss fight, I'm not gonna lie. Because I think it has like maybe 2 or 3 phases. Not a good thing. Come on, come on. Up the ladder, boy. God. All this talk of porn parodies has made me too parched. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Oh, it's gonna be bad. It's bad because I know some of my family members actually watch, but not like casually watch me. I know like sometimes they just pop in and see what I'm playing. It's gonna be fucking weird when they have context of this shit of me stuff about porn parodies. I was like, oh, that's gross. After he streams, he reaches for the lotion. Let me use that. We're gonna keep using the red line. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Friends, I had a son. Yeah, man, it's fucking terrible. I remember when I first started streaming, like I love my mom. My mom tries to give me like a lot of support, and I remember like she told me that, oh, I watched one of your streams, and she's like, what were you guys talking about? And I forget what we were talking about. It was like me and my best friend. I think it was just some stupid shit we were just talking about. But after that, like, she kind of just stopped watching. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. But it's funny because like I'm pretty close with my mom, and like me and my mom just make like stupid jokes and shit. There we go. So that shit over with. Time for phase 2. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ. Reload. Fuck, that was bad. Wow, that reach is really... And I died. Oh my god. Shit. Fucking died. I'm streaming Orcs Must Die, and there's people come in. I was talking about Nazis. That's pretty, nothing's worse with that. Nothing's worse with that. Nothing's fucking oh man, that's because here's the thing is that like if you use Nazis in like a comedic way, it can be the funniest shit. I remember me and my friend, we were streaming. My friend being Wesley, he's actually another guy who streams with me, but like he doesn't. He used to come over often, but you know, he just kind of stopped. Like we're still good friends, but we were talking about Naruto, and then we were playing Call of Duty World War II. I was gonna say WW2, and we were just talking about how like, man, it'd be fucking stupid if like World War II was done in like a shonen anime way, where it's like your main character is like an American soldier, but with like dumb spiky anime hair kind of popping through his helmet. It's like this stupid shit. And then we're talking about like how Nazis kind of have like Hokages. it was just stupid shit. it was beyond fucking stupid. Fucking shinobi Nazis.
You better stay outside. Ashley.
Oh man. Nothing's worse than just fucking bad timing, man. Bad timing is really, really fucking awful. Or it can be great, now that I think of it. Sometimes bad timing can work. My coffee got cold. All this dying and fighting.
Hasta luego.
I'm just gonna skip through that. We're gonna use the shotgun. Oh no, actually, let's use the rifle. This might be a bad idea because he's really close. Oh, thank God, that has infinite frames. Oh. Yeah, man, it was bad. I think also my little cousins also watch me play sometimes. So like they're young, like they're in 5th and 4th grade, and me just talking about fucking dumbass shit, which they probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Except one of them. One of them's pretty smart. I don't know how the fuck she even like knows some of the shit that I talk about. But yeah. I was talking about how Fortnite had a swastika in it, and the next day they had Nerdgas into the game. That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh man, that's a great fucking video idea. Is Fortnite making Twitch players racist? It's so stupid. Oh fuck. Alright, that's... Yep. Oh. Oh, I got it. Shit, that's... This is not working out. Great. Oh no, I died again. Alley A will be all over it. Is Fortnite making you racist? Is Fortnite making you believe in eugenics? This is so fucking bad. I gotta stop this before someone fucking clips this and they're like, man, that guy is pretty racist.
Follow me.
Man, for a Latino guy, he's pretty racist.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Oh shit, wrong one. That was actually pretty close. Okay, run away. Ashley, go high because you're... No, Ashley, go high because you get in the way. You get in the fucking way, Ashley. That's why Ashley, go hide. Because every time Leon's trying to do cool shit, Ashley always fucking ruins it. She somehow ends up fucking it up for everyone. Just bumbling around, just fucking yelling, Leon! Leon! Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. I think that actually hit him. Jesus. I died. Ah, I died. How the fuck am I having a hard time with this fight? I do relatively well in this fight, and I'm having a fucking hard time. Alright. Alright. This is, I think, the 4th try? Holy shit. Have I finally become Darkside Phil? Should I pull out the lotion now? Should I expose myself on stream?
Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
I've exposed my balls on stream at this point. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Shit. Clip it. Clip it. Yeah, all this guy talks about in his channel is just Nazis, eugenics, porn parodies, and taking out the lotion when he's done. Will I become the new Logan Paul of Twitch? Oh, fucking Christ, man. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. Now it's phase 2. He's still up and about. I'm gonna go get the health stuff. Oh, the handgun ammo. You would say today, are streamers making kids terrible? Today, right? He would say today, why are kids talking about Scooby-Doo porn parodies these days? Could it be because of Twitch streamers? Fucking Christ, man. Oh, where are you? Where are you, asshole? There you are. Wait. Jesus Christ. Leon's memorable catchphrase from the remake trailer. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you saw that thing, Haller, but like on the news about video game addiction. I don't think video games make me addicted. I think it's just the stupid shit that I think about while I'm playing video games. But yeah, that shit was weird. I saw it today, but like it was weird seeing it. Just like the video game addiction problem that can be considered of what's it called? It can be considered a mental disorder. Yeah, I think kids today have a problem. Yeah, but you can say like kids any generation have a problem. And that's the thing, is that like anything can become addictive. If you really think about it, anything can become addictive. anything become addictive. It's you know, depends what you do with it. Because here's the thing, I love video games. Some people say that like I play video games way too much, but the thing is that like I know when to put it down. I know when to, hey, you know, tell myself, hey, maybe I should probably not play this right now because I have shit to do. Like I know what my limits are with games, and I think that's the thing. But then, you know, hearing the story about how like video games, you know, can be addictive to some people and it can ruin their lives. Like they can become, you know, socially enclosed. Shit. You know, socially socially distant from their relatives or like their friends, or they don't know when to stop playing. You know, shit like that. Cue more lotion talk. It's, yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. It's understandable. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people understand. Maybe don't let video games ruin your life. So I remember doing schoolwork, and I remember there was a game that came out, and I was like, I don't want to do schoolwork, but I just want to play this game. But I was like, nah. I think it was a big art project too that I was doing, and I had to build it from scratch. But yeah. Besides video game addiction, you know what else is my addiction? Scooby-Doo porn parodies. Just reached out for the lotion. Just cut the stream now and just reached out for the lotion. Let me collect the stuff that's in here. I know there's a... Yep, there it is. This way. Alright, so... I did pretty good now. Yes, Ashley. Thanks for the help. Just kidding. Just kidding, you dumb idiot. You should have used your ballistic missile on him. Oh, Christ. That's right, Haller. I forgot to give you a follow. I gotta do that before I forget. That's what I usually do with people who follow me. I usually follow them back.
Welcome.
There we go.
Got a selection of good things. What are you buying?
Nice. Thank you, Haller. What am I doing? I forgot what I'm doing.
What are you
Was
selling?
I gonna sell anything? I can sell. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna sell anything right now. I think I'm okay at the moment. Yeah, man, it's. Age reduction of the salesman. Yeah, it's weird. It sucks that he doesn't come back in anything else. It sucks that he never reappears again. He's just here in this one game, and he's so fucking cool. He's so cool because he's so weird. I wasn't expecting a guy to actually show up. I thought he was gonna be in 5, but no, that doesn't show up. That made me disappointed in 5. 5 would have been maybe a 7 for me, and then without Merchant, it just went down to a 6/5, around there. A 5 for the 5.
Wait. Follow me.
All right, come on, Ashley. Did you know that the Merchant is actually the voice actor who plays Leon in 4? Like, I didn't find this out until like maybe like after I played this game the first time. Was 3 any fun? I haven't played 3 yet. I plan on doing it again like I did 2, where I do one sit down of it. I was talking to Wade about this, to see if I can do it in one sitting, and he said yeah, it's like the same amount of time as like Leon's part of the campaign. I was like, all right, I can do that. Oh shit, that's right, I gotta shoot it. Move, bitch. We gotta actually move out of the way. Fuck. I got into the hole where the truck was supposed to go. But yeah, I plan on doing it, you know, as like one whole sit down. So, I don't know when actually. I have to think maybe another weekend. You know, since like, you know, it's better to do it on a weekend rather than on a weekday. Because everyone might be busy, might not be busy, who knows. I don't know about your schedule, Haller. But, you know, I don't want to do it on a day where you're busy and, you know, shit like that. Shit like that. But it should be fun, at least. I also I got it on the emulator as well, so I have to actually test it out now that I think of it. I'm never busy at night. Okay, good to know. So I'll probably do it at night. I don't know. I have to figure out the schedule because I try to keep a schedule whenever I'm streaming of like what games I'm trying to play. There might be times where like I just don't stream at all. But usually on Instagram, mostly on Instagram. Yeah, mostly on Instagram. That's when I update. If so, do you upload these? Yep, of course. I always try to upload it to YouTube. If the video doesn't go well, like there's some audio problems or something, like the audio is way too low or the audio is way too loud, I always try to edit it before I upload it to YouTube. So usually that's how it goes. But no, I regularly put my stuff on YouTube. Like maybe a day or two after I stream it, that's when I usually put it. Do you have a subscriber button? On my YouTube or on my Twitch? On my Twitch, no. On my Twitch, no, because I'm still small. I'm still a baby. I'm still a little infant child that doesn't know, you know, how things work. Yeah, no, I think I need to have like, I think I need to be affiliated. I'm not affiliated yet. I want to get affiliated and then partnered. That's how I want things to work. I'm on that path, man. Oh, hey. I forgot you were here.
Got some rare things.
All right. What do you got for me? I'll take that. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Great. Broken Butterfly. That's such a good name for a fucking gun. Broken Butterfly. Oh, that's so good. I got that Twitch Prime. Figured I'd ask. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, it's still. Oh, there is another version of a shotgun. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's just that I'm, you know, I'm not affiliated.
Is that all strength?
I know you have like if you're affiliated, you get the subscription button. But no, I'm not. How many followers do I have at this point? No, I'm very low. Yeah, I have like 40 followers. Yeah. Yeah. Still relatively small. I just look it up on my end. Huh, I actually had 41 before. I think someone unfollowed me. Now that I see. Oh, that hurts my feelings a bit. Oh no. No. I have 41. Now it's back to 40.
What
Yeah,
are you buying?
it happens. It sucks even more because it's like,
Come back
it can either be like actual people or it's like people who like follow bots.
What are you buying?
They exist. You know, they're like, oh, follow for follow on Twitch. I try to stay away from that. You know, follow for follow, because it's like, I know that you're probably not gonna watch my stuff. I'm probably not gonna watch your stuff. You know, as I don't want to be cynical about it, but it's like, it's part of the reason why you did it is just to get affiliated or partnered quickly. And it's like, you know, I have no connection with you, but like, you know, if you come to my stream or if I end up on your stream and I talk to you and, you know, if we actually have a conversation, of course I'll follow you, because like you're, you know, you're like a cool person. Oh no! Fuck you, Snake. No, fuck you. This is... Stop moving, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. There we go. Yeah, I just want people to... want to have people watch my... Yeah, no man, I get it. No, I get it completely. It's tough. It's tough now. You know, especially the whole thing with... I don't know if you stream Fortnite, but it's like... That's where I especially feel bad for some people. It's like, Fortnite is the toughest thing you can get people to watch. Like, on your channel. It's like the toughest thing. But no, that's... But going back to, you know, people who don't watch my stuff, whenever I post something on Instagram, I try to, you know, put like hashtags and stuff like that. Oh, you finished your chair? That's great. Did you enjoy it, at least? But no, going back to it, is like whenever I post stuff on Instagram, I always see that like someone always comments on it, and you know, I'm hoping that it's like a real person. But how it usually goes, it's always like someone who's like, oh, follow for follow. My name is YouTube streamer, and it's like for like 50 different, you know, fucking different YouTube streamers, and spelled like YTube streamer. It was weird. It was unique. Yeah, that's a good way of saying what it is. Ah, Jesus. There we go. Okay, great. Yeah. I try to make my stuff like fun on Twitter. Not Twitter. Fuck. On Instagram. There we go. I try to make fun stuff on Instagram. Doing short videos and shit like that. And it sucks because like I kind of fell into it in the beginning where I was like, all right, follow for follow. I'll follow this guy that's like, they always do like that really like obvious what's the word I'm looking for? Like general compliment where it's like, oh, like your stuff on your page. Oh, that picture you have is unique. You seem like a cool guy. How about you follow me and I'll follow you back? And it's like, oh, I don't know, something about that makes me kind of grossed out, especially when the fact that like they post up on my page that it's like, hey, if you want similar content like this, follow me. And I'm like, oh god. Oh, just chilling for yourself is not fun. That's why if I ever follow another streamer, especially on Instagram, I'm never gonna do that stuff where I show myself on their page, because it's like, this is their page, this is what they work for, and it's like, that's kind of scummy at the fact that like some people do that. Let's see, I stream Fortnite if I'm with people just having fun, but I'm not good enough to be top dog. No, it's like, I remember, oh god. Here's the thing. I don't mind Fortnite. I'm not a really big fan of it because of the fact that like, you know, it's, I don't know, something of it doesn't really appeal to me personally, but that's just me. To a lot of people it appeals to, and that I understand because it's like, you know, it's what they're into. But for Fortnite streamers, it's like it's really tough for them to get a lot of people to watch them. And then when you know people are watching them, they don't connect or talk to the people usually that's watching them, and that's the thing I kind of don't like doing. If someone's watching me and they write in the chat, I'd like talking with them. That's what I try to do mostly on here, is that like I try to talk with people because I like talking with people and they usually have something interesting to say. It's like right now how we're having a dumb conversation about poor parodies and Darkside Phil essentially ruining his career. But it's what I'm saying, man, is that like I prefer talking to people rather than just focusing on the game itself. You know, not to say that, you know, not focusing on the game is a problem, but you know, I just like talking to people, enjoying the experience of being together. Streaming is PvP focused games, it's concentration. Yeah, no, that's how it is. That's why whenever I play Dragon Ball Fighters, I try my hardest to try to, at least if someone's watching me and they're trying to talk to me, I try my hardest to talk with them rather than just focusing on the game. Because like I really get into fighting games like a lot, and I don't want it just to be me just looking at the screen and, you know, being way too serious with it. Stay here, Ashley. Because, you know, it doesn't become fun, and for me, like I said, I like talking to people. So yeah, it's small things like that, man. Small things like that. You know what I'd love to do? I would love to go to one of those Twitch cons. The way they combat the non-talking chat. Like playing with subs. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he can't hit me that far. Good. Where are the other assholes? Oh yeah, forgot. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh no, Ashley! I'm coming! Oh fuck! Oh, Ashley's gone. Oh, Ashley's definitely fucking gone. I won't be able to get there in time. There you are. Drop the girl. I'm shoot you in the butt. Do you go to Paxies? Nah, man. Like, money for me is a little tight. Like, I would love to go to those conventions, like PAX or TwitchCon, you know, stuff like that. I would love to go. But the thing is that like I said, money is tight for me at the moment. I'm actually in the middle of looking for another job. I quit my first job. I worked at my first job for like 6 years, and like right now I'm like job hunting. So that's the thing, and that's why I'm trying so hard to get partnered, or you know, to at least get affiliated, so I'm at least well known. But I know getting partners is a hell of a lot tougher. Same, job hunting here too. Yeah, you know the struggles, man. Dude, it's fucking tough looking for a job. It's fucking tough. Cause like my first job, I worked at a Burger King. Here's a little behind the scenes about me. I worked at a Burger King. I worked as a cashier for 3 years, and then I was the assistant manager for 3 years as well. So the store that I worked at got sold off to a corporation, because originally it was God, what's the word I'm looking for? It was owned by franchisees, which are essentially just people who bought the store, and they buy like the Burger King supplies. But the thing is that it has to be like up to date with Burger King standards. It's really fucking weird. Like there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Burger King doesn't essentially help with like remodeling and stuff like that, that's all up to the owners. Like the owners have to keep everything up to date. So the owners couldn't keep the store, so they had to sell it off. They had to sell it off, and it got sold off to this very, very, very well-known corporation that's known for buying a lot of Burger Kings. And I didn't... The thing that sucked was that, like, I worked for those people, like... I worked for those people for fucking 6 years. I was their assistant manager for 3 years. And the thing that sucked was that they didn't even fight for me, because they fought for the general manager, but they didn't fight for me because I fixed the cashier system, because we had a problem where, you know what, let me start from the beginning. The problem with the store was that everything was run on fucking Windows 98. It was never up to date. Everything was fucking either shutting off, turning off, dying out, and everything was just bad. Everything was not up to date. And the problem was that the owners were so fucking cheap. And then there was one point where the systems died out because nobody cleaned the computer. It just got gathered in dust, and it just ended up overheating. So because I was the youngest assistant manager there, they thought that I was more tech savvy. So I ended up being the one that had to fix the problem of the systems, the register systems, and pretty much the whole system itself, to get it working again. I had to be the one that had to do that shit. So it took me maybe like 3 or 4 days to actually get it to work again. Because what I did essentially was that I had to take a hard drive from another computer that still ran the same operating system that we luckily had in the back of the store, and I replaced the old hard drive because that was the problem. Was that the computer didn't turn on because the hard drive was corrupted. So I switched it out. It ended up working. I had to call the systems company in order to get it to work. So, you know, that took days because the systems company is just fucking awful. Customer support is just the worst. Until this one lady from that company was with me the whole time, helping me out, and she was my savior at that point. So I fixed their systems. I saved, you know how much I saved them, Haller? I saved them at least $600 or $800. Money that they spent on themselves. I saved them that much. From getting a new system. Hell, if they even got a brand new system, the system would have cost at least $12,000. Not $12,000, $1,200. Sorry, I don't know why I said 12,000. Yeah, garbage companies. Yeah, no, they're the worst. They're the worst, and we have to rely on them whenever we had to call them, in order for them to fix our service systems. It was awful. It was awful because of the fact that everything was like not up to date. The store was having like leakage problems. That were like, it was bad. So it got to the point where the owners couldn't keep the store because they owned other stores. They owned, let's see, my store. They owned 5 stores, including the one that I worked at. And they couldn't keep up with our store because our store wasn't making as much money. Because where the store I worked at was located was on a highway, but around it there was like a shopping plaza that had like other foods. Right down the street there's a Dunkin' Donuts and a Taco Bell and a McDonald's, and then across from us there's a Dunkin' Donuts. Like, it was a mess. In the beginning, when they first bought the store, it didn't have anything around, but you know, throughout time is when other stuff started building up. And on top of that, the stuff that we were selling, the food, it was way more expensive than another Burger King that was down the road. So we were expensive for no reason. And you know, in the end of it, they couldn't keep us because we weren't making as much income as they wanted. And on top of that, they bought another store recently, and they were investing more money into that store, rebuilding it, putting more stuff into it, newer systems, shit like that. So, you know, they just ended up giving us away. I was a janitor for UPS, and they had me do their IT stuff. That fucking sucks, man. That fucking sucks. Because it's like you get hired for one job and you have certain things to do because they're your responsibilities, but then the company just makes you do other shit that you don't need to.
Not enough cash. Is that all?
Like it's stupid, man.
Come back anytime.
It's really stupid. But yeah, they sold the store, and part of the transition to the other company was that they had to have at least
Leon, where's your
3 managers that were there.
decided to lay low in a castle.
So they fought.
Looks
So the
like
owners
a bad
fought
move.
for the general manager,
Meaning-
but they
Well,
left
it
me and
appears
another
this
assistant manager
castle's
behind.
also connected with the
So,
Lights Illuminados. Must not get many visitors.
I was there with the new
Giving
company for
anyone hell
maybe
of a welcome.
Sounds bad.
maybe like a week
I have an idea.
and
Leon.
a couple
I need you
days.
to-
What?
And I was there of the night of the transition
Just my luck.
in order to help the corporation, you know, understand how our store worked. And I had to come in the next day at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. And the store from where I live, it's like maybe like almost an hour away from where I live. So, in the end of it, I was like, I can't keep doing this fucking shit. And they open earlier than what we originally opened. So, when the owners had the store, we opened at 7. But the corporation, you know, the corporation that bought the store, they opened at 6. So I would have to get up at 4 to go get there around like maybe 5 something, and you know, get everything ready and then open up at 6 and then wait for the new general manager to come in and, you know, help me out throughout the day. It was bullshit, man. It was fucking bullshit. I hated it. You know, even working as a manager beforehand, like when the owners still had the store, it was fucking awful. It was. This is why working in fast food places or working as retail, it's not a fun job. It's obviously not a fun job. Because the problem is that there are a lot of things that like just make the job even fucking worse. I had a cousin that worked at in retail. She worked at Marshall's, and she said that it was a fucking terrible experience. The amount of work you have to do is so unfair for the pay, dude. It's so fucking shitty. It's so fucking shitty. I got paid $13.75 for my job. So you know, for me, because I'm still in school, it's not bad. It's not bad because I have no other responsibilities. Like I do have bills to pay, but it's not like to the point where like I have to pay, you know, child support, because luckily I don't have a kid. As far as I know. No, I don't have a kid. So, you know, $13.75 is not bad for me, but it's it was awful. It was awful. And like the amount of shit that I had to do for them was like way more than what I was getting paid. Especially with the shit with the system shutting down and me fixing it. I didn't get a bonus from that. You know what I got instead? I got a promise that if I were ever to find another job, the owner would say that I was a good worker. Like I had a guaranteed good phone call. That's all I got. I didn't get a bonus. I didn't get increase in pay. Nothing. And then when the corporation bought the store, and they were talking to me mostly because like I was the youngest. On top of that, they knew I was the most competent because the other managers were not that competent, to be honest. Because I was the most competent, the district manager was like, all right, how about we pay you $14 instead? Would that make you happy? That's what he told me. He's like, would that make you happy? And then I thought about it. I'm like, all I'm getting is a 25-cent increase. Like, I thought to myself, I'm like, all I'm getting is fucking 25 cents more. Like, for the amount of bullshit I had to do before these fucking people got here. The amount of bullshit I had to do. It was bullshit, man. So in the end of it, like, I worked there for maybe a couple days, and I eventually told the general manager that was there, the new one. I told her I'm quitting. I'm quitting. You know, I didn't leave on a very shitty note where I told her, you know, I told them, oh, fuck you, I'm leaving. No, I wanted to leave it nice and positive and clean, and I told her, thank you for your time, thank you for allowing me to, you know, help you guys through the transition, but I decided to quit because, you know, I think it's time for me to move on. So I ended up moving on. And right now I'm looking for another job. Yeah, man,
Follow me.
It's tough, man. And the thing is that I got so used to that job too. While I was at UPS, I had to get a second job at Ruby Tuesdays to pay rent, and while working at Ruby Tuesday, I messed up my back. Oh, dude, I'm sorry about that, man. That sucks. How did you slip? Like, was it wet floor, or like, was there something on the ground that you just stepped on and it just like launched you back?
What? Oh shit! I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your
Clear
convulsions.
lid on the floor. Oof.
Look, I know you're carriers.
Damn, man, that
You've been
sucks.
coughing up blood, right?
Till the cruise and
Yeah.
I'll put
And you.
Yes.
nothing's worse than a
Be
fucking crew that doesn't
exercised.
listen.
We don't have much.
And here's the
time.
thing,
What
I
are you
worked morning
talking about?
shifts mostly
I have to go back
at my
and
job.
get it.
Let me come with you.
So
Oh.
usually
Stay
everything
with
would
me.
have to be done by the night
He's better
crew
with
for
the
the next
ladies.
morning. You know, when the store closes, they would have to clean the, you know, the grill. They would
Why
have
are
to
you
clean
makes
the
me feel
burners. They would have to clean the floor,
Let's
and
just
then
leave it at that.
you know, it would be the night manager's responsibility to make sure that they get it done. So the next morning, you know, there'll be days where like I go in and Burger King has this thing where it's like, oh, you can get burgers at breakfast time, and you would be surprised at the amount of people that would order burgers. So, you know, I would have to get there early, and I would have to tell the cook I'm with that, you know, get the grill ready, or the broiler to be more specific, get that ready, and you know, make sure everything is on and we're pretty much set. So I remember there would be days where the broiler wasn't cleaned from the night before. That, you know, usually it's supposed to be the cook's responsibility from the night before to clean the broiler, because problem is that the burners get covered in like grease and oil from the burgers, and you know, they have to clean it in order for the fire to actually come out. So there would be days where that didn't happen, and the things would just be straight up dirty, and then we would have to, you know, get what's what I'm looking for. We would have to get delayed because we would have to try to find a way to, well, not even find a way, just to have the cook clean out the fucking burners. Like, it was a mess. It was a mess, man. It was a huge fucking mess. Like, the burgers for breakfast thing fucking sucked. It fucking sucked. But yeah, it is nothing worse than a crew that doesn't listen. And then the manager that was there, who usually worked the night shift, she kind of, there was a point where like she was getting remarried. And it's like, all right, she kind of has her head in the clouds because, you know, she has to focus on the wedding and stuff like that. But even after the wedding, like, she wasn't concentrating on her job. So there'll be moments where it's like she would make mistakes that's like, you know, it's like, how can you even make this mistake? Like, there was, oh my god, there was this one thing, Haller, there was fucking Christ, there was this one time where it was nighttime. This customer smelled gas on the store, and the problem is that there will be some minor leaks from the burners, from the broiler. So someone smelled gas, so they called the city where the store is. They called the city and told them that there's a gas leak in the store. So someone from the city came to the store, and the manager that was there was like, oh, how can I help you? And the guy from the city was like, oh, I'm here to look around. And the guy went to go look around, and then eventually he just, you know, went back to the manager, and the manager was like, oh, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah, everything's fine. And he left. So then, you know, they closed down the store, everything's done. The next morning, I was off. The next morning, another assistant manager came in, and, you know, she was doing her stuff to get ready, and then she sees that the connector, the hose that's supposed to connect into the gas supply, there was a lock on it. The fucking guy from the town put a lock on the gas, so there was no way of connecting it into the gas. So the manager in the morning had to call the owner and tell the owner, hey, like, there's a lock on it, what do we do? And then it became this huge thing, and then the owner was fucking pissed, and she's like, when did this happen? And then everyone said it would happen at night. So she ended up yelling at the night manager, and it was bad, man. It was fucking bad. It was, yeah. Managers just have no sense of humanity. Hey, man, I was a manager. I like to think that I at least had some humanity. I like to think that at least I was decent. But, you know, that's the thing, is that, like, I was the youngest as well. So, you know, I tried to relate to everyone. If someone had a problem, at least talk to me. That's all it is. And now we're enemies. No, man, it's, you know, there was a thing where it's like some of the managers didn't do their job responsibly, and, you know, I would when I quit, the day that I quit, I tried helping out the general manager that was there. I tried helping her out. Oh, Jesus. And she was talking to me, and she's like, yeah, we were talking to, like, some of the crews here, and they said that, like, some of the managers are not great. Like, she said that some of them would head into the office and, like, not come out to the front to help. And I was like, really? And I tried to think of it. I'm like, I've never really done that at all. So then I was like, were they talking about me? And she's like, no. She said it was mostly at night. And I'm trying to think of the night manager. Oh, excuse me. I just burped a little bit. I'm trying to think about the night managers, and I'm like, yeah, no, that makes sense. And it's like, the store went down in quality. That's also a reason why we didn't get that much business, is because night shift was a fucking nightmare. And night shift is usually a nightmare. But I thought to myself, I'm like, thank God I only work morning shifts. But yeah, man, like, right now, job hunting is the fucking worst. Oh, fucking Christ. Because, like, I'm using Indeed to find jobs at the moment. Okay, you're dead. Yeah, I'm looking on Indeed to look for more jobs. And I found this one job where it's like, oh, I can be a manager of a grocery store. And, oh God, what was it? It was fucking, it paid like 18 to 25 an hour. And they got back to me. Oh wait, I see a message from Wade. Hey man, just stopping by to say hello, man. Acting like a potato right now. I thought I might dream. If that is the case, you have a good night, man. Yeah, you too, Wade. Thank you for stopping by, man. No problem. I hope you get your internet fixed. So yeah, don't worry about it. Thanks for stopping by. To put it in sums, but thank you, Wade. So yeah, back to the whole thing. So I got an email from the people to come in for an interview, and I sent them an email back telling them, all right, Monday would be great. It was actually this past Monday, and they never sent me anything over the email about, like, you know, what time I should go in for the interview. Nothing. They didn't set it up with me. So I sent another email on Monday no, not even Monday, on Sunday to ask them, oh, when are we going to schedule the interview? And then they get back to me on fucking Monday, and you know what they tell me, Heller? They told me, oh, we already gave the position away. If you want, you can be a cashier or you can work on the farm. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for your time. And I'll be okay. And I was like, this is, oh man, I was so fucking pissed, man. Because it was a fucking manager position that paid relatively well, and to get a fucking message that said, oh yeah, we already gave the position to someone else. Like we were going to schedule something, but nah, we decided to give it to someone else. Tell me about it, man. But yeah, being a manager at a fast food restaurant is not, it's not ideal, but it's not bad either. It's like, how do I explain it? There are moments where it does get crazy. There are moments where it does get frustrating, because here's the thing that a lot of people don't know is that, like, being a manager, there's a lot of shit you need to do. There's a lot of paperwork you need to do. There's a lot of things that, you know, a lot of outside people, a lot of people that don't know the business start to think in their head that this is how it's supposed to be run, and it's a job for teenagers, and, like, you know, cashier jobs is usually for teenagers, but a manager position is not for a teenager. A teenager would fucking lose their mind at a manager's job. So there's that. And, you know, customer service is the fucking worst, because that's also part of being a manager, is that, like, you have to read reviews, you have to read how the store is doing, what problems people had, and you would have to contact these people to you know, try to resolve the issue at hand. So I would have to do shit like that, and that shit was not fun. Usually it would be people that would either lie about what happened, or they would start demanding stuff. Like, they would be just mean fucking people, or people that wanted to get free food. Because we also had this thing on the back of our receipts where if you left a review, you would get a code where you can get a free sandwich with a purchase of a fry and a drink. So it's, Jesus, man, I get that, but most managers don't watch their workers' backs. They're mostly lazy. Yeah, that's the thing. Because, look, I'm glad that I worked as a cashier for 3 years and then I became a manager, because I know the hardships of being a cashier as well, because you're doing so much, like just small shit, and then the stuff you have to deal with. I'm able to understand that with everyone else. And, you know, if someone's having a problem, I would talk to them about it. I would say, you know, talk to me about it, because we can usually work things out. I tried to be as understanding as possible. That was my key when being a manager, is that, like, you know, these people come to you for help, and there are people that you work with, and it's like, it doesn't make any sense to act like an asshole or be lazy to them when they're there, you know, working with you, and they need your help. There's no point in that. So that's why I get pissed off whenever I see, you know, a manager not being helpful or just being an asshole to their employee. And it's like, what are you doing? Why are you, you know, you don't have to be an asshole. So, you know, that's what I try to do, is that, like, when I worked at Burger King, I tried to help everyone out as much as I can. And, you know, it's that's the thing. It's a whole respect thing. And I'm glad that my parents taught me, you know, if you want respect, you give respect. And that's how that shit works. You know, you don't get respect if you act like an asshole. But at the same time, mama didn't raise no bitch. Like, you know, people would look to take advantage, and I would stand my ground. I would like to say that I was tough but fair at times. I would like to say that I was tough but fair. And, you know, man, it was shit like that was tough. So yeah, like, where was I with the receipts? So people would write down the receipts, the codes, and they would give it to us, and you know, we would check online to see what kind of review they left. But there was one customer that always left a bad review, and he would come back just to get a free sandwich. He would have to pay for the fries and the drink, but he would always come back and he would leave a shitty review all the time just to get a free sandwich. It's like he would insist on not leaving at least a nice review at all, but he would come to the store constantly. So I was like, that shit doesn't make sense. It's like, if you didn't like the experience, then why would you come back? And there were a lot of people like that, man. There were a lot of people who were like, oh, I'm never coming back here, because they had maybe like one shitty experience with probably someone that doesn't even work there anymore, and then they come back and then they decide to be an asshole. Hey.
Starting to wonder when you might notice us.
Hey, evil child.
Who are you?
Salazar?
Ramon Salazar.
Yeah.
Eighth Castellan of this magnificent architecture.
Wow, you're the worst, Salazar.
I have been honored with the prodigious power from
Yeah,
the great
this fucking
Lord
guy.
Sadler. I've been expecting you, my brethren.
No thanks, bro.
Oh, Leon.
Feisty one.
You're so
If
dumb,
you care for your own
but
well-being,
lovable.
I suggest you surrender yourself and simply become our hostage.
So yeah,
Mr.
in the end of it,
Scott, you can give us a
retail
girl
and
because
fast
you're not
food
worth a penny
are
I'm
horrible
afraid.
places to work.
You can
I'm pretty sure at your jobs that you had, Haller, your job sucked
I'm
as
never
well.
turning into one of them. Never.
Oh, look at your clips. Okay, I'll have to look at them after I'm done with the stream. After I've gotten the lotion out when the camera's off. But yeah, retail and fast food jobs just suck. Overall, I'm pretty sure any job just sucks. Any job just sucks. That's why I'm trying to get partnered, so I can get paid to do this shit. I shouldn't really say shit, but it's like I enjoy doing this a hell of a lot more. Talking to people and playing games and then editing videos. I love editing videos for some reason. I also do art streams as well. Not often, but when I can. Like if it's for a game that I really like, I try to do the art thumbnail. So yeah, it's just stuff like that, man. I remember, oh my god, man. I remember this one time where I was about to leave. I was doing the cash out. I was doing the count for the register and for the safe. And while I was doing that, there were two managers on the front counter. So, you know, I'm doing my business, and then eventually one of the managers comes back and she's like, oh, this person up front is crazy. I'm like, why? What's happening? And she's like, because this lady is arguing with us about how our prices don't make sense because she came the night before and she said that she got everything for like half the price. And I'm like, what? So then the second manager from the front comes up and she's like, Chris, you have to go talk to her. And I was like, come on, I'm about to go home. I love editing videos, stares at itself for hours. Yeah, maybe because I just enjoy my face, Haller. Maybe that might be the reason, huh? Maybe I just like looking at my face. You ever thought about that, man? Huh? Maybe I just like looking at my enjoyable face. No, it's yeah, I mean it's a weird thing because like a lot of people would say they don't like editing, but I think it's because I like it so much because it's me doing it for me. It's me doing it for me. But yeah, back to the story. It was that like I was about to leave, and then you know the two managers came up to me and they're like, "Hey, you have to go talk to this lady because she keeps on insisting that she got everything like half price." And I was like, "Fuck, all right." So I go up front, and then the lady tries to sweet talk me. She's like, "Oh, hi, honey." And she's like, "I'm trying to tell them that you know this doesn't make sense." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Okay, let me try to help you out." Like I wasn't stingy with her. I wasn't trying to do anything. You know, I wasn't trying to be an asshole. So I go up, I'm like, okay, so what did you order? And then she gives me what she ordered, and we had a special going on, which was like you get 2 sandwiches for $5. No, for $6. So then you know, I put down her order, and then I'm like, okay, so you know, here's what you ordered, and I repeat it back to her, and she's like, yep, that's right. So I'm like, okay. So then I tell her, all right, so it comes up to this much, and she's like, no, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, when I came here last night, it cost me, everything cost me, I think she was like, it cost me $6 in total, I think. And I was like, no, that's, oh shit. Oh, Ashley. I gotta heal Ashley. Oh no. And then she's like, no, that doesn't make any sense. And you know, I'm trying to explain to her that no, it's the correct price. And then she gets frustrated with me. And she's like, that doesn't make any sense. How can that make any sense? And then I'm there, and I'm like, lady, I even say lady. I said, ma'am. It's, I had to do addition with her, Heller. Like I had to do simple addition with her, and I'm like, okay, it's this much, because I made the thing where I was like, all right, this is everything without tax. So here it goes. Here's everything. Here's what you ordered. This is everything before tax. So yeah, pretty much. No, not even. 1 + 1 = 0 for her apparently. Cause like she wasn't making any sense about how much, you know, how much everything came to. So, you know, I'm trying to tell her, okay, it's this much. You ordered this with the discount. Here's this. This is everything before tax. And I'm like, here's everything. Here's what it comes out to. And then she's like, no, that doesn't make any sense. And then I'm like, I look at her. I'm like, dude, I had to physically turn the screen, the register screen. I had to physically turn it to her and show her, this is what it is, plus this, plus this. This is everything plus that. Even on the side of the item, it has the amount price, the listing price. So I'm like, here's everything. I had it all together before tax, that's right there, and then after tax, and that's your total right there after tax. I had to physically show it to her, and then I had to do math, and then her boyfriend got stingy with me, and he's like, no, that doesn't make sense. I'm like, and then I look at him, I'm like, okay, so let's do this. Let's put everything separately, because I had everything separate. So I put everything separately, and I'm like, okay. I pretty much got to the point where I was annoyed, because I was like, I'm supposed to go home. I'm supposed to be on the road now. I look at him, I'm like, okay, add this. Add it all together. How much does that make? And he looked at it, he added it all together, and he didn't say a single word afterwards. So then the lady, you know, knew that she wasn't gonna get anywhere, and then she was like, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm not coming back here. You're wrong. And then she goes out the door. She's leaving. As she leaves the door, she's like, you're all wrong. I'm like, ma'am, we just did simple math together. How can you say that I'm wrong? And then she just leaves. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, I can't keep doing this, man. I can't keep doing this.